Welcome to the next part of your Selling Without Selling training. Using an opening statement to create opportunities, brought to you by Business Development Machine and CPA Network. Be advised this section is longer than the others and full of new ways of thinking that will challenge your past belief systems. Pay close attention, be ready with paper and pen in hand to take notes, and keep track of specific sections to go back to for further study later. Now that you crafted your powerful UVP opening statement and ready to lead a controlled business conversation through our different discovery process, let's clarify how to use the opening statement to create opportunities. Note, don't forget, we're still looking to hold the attention of the lizard brain. In the exploration, discovery process is where the relationship is established by empathizing with the client and listening effectively as you ask the right questions, Socratically. It is this exploration process that determines if and how the prospect can be helped. A discovery conversation, different than selling, is a discussion leading to understanding and awareness, not an interrogation to gather information just to close another deal, or even using discovery to lead them into a funnel to buy with you. This is empty your cup time. Exploration is about discovering the prospect's goals and dreams, as well as their issues and obstacles. Socratic questioning is a disciplined method that can be used to pursue thought in many directions and for many purposes, including to get to the truth of things, to open up issues and problems, to uncover assumptions, to distinguish what we know from what we don't know, or to control the discussion. Socratic questioning illuminates the importance of questioning and learning, while allowing individuals to understand the root of their knowledge and ideas. We call this challenging belief systems. The goal of the exploration process is to establish a relationship with the client so they become aware of their pain and the gap between where they are and where they would really like to be in terms of quality in life, and the requisite income to achieve and maintain it. Quality of life is one of the two lowest common denominators which drive everyone's business and career. And your ability to deliver it is at the core of why people will become happy to buy with you. We all aspire to our definition of quality of life, both personally and within our business or career. The more relevant you become to a client's quality of life and income, the more you are valued and paid well for it. Making the exploration process an effective one requires an awareness of how to effectively ask the right questions and listen responsively and reflectively with a totally empty cup. Empty of any your own focused agendas like the need to get a client or that you need to make this sale because your next payroll is due this week and you could use the cash, or your family really is pressing you for that dream family vacation to Wally World, etc. The selling without selling process is a different way to get high-paying clients to engage with you and different than other sales programs. Because in our approach, it's never about you. It must be about them. Remember these important points as you establish a relationship in this acronym. Establish. Evaluate what is said and not said. Speculate on why. The truth. Come to know and live in it. Address their issues and concerns. Body language awareness. Learn to listen unencumbered by your own beliefs. Intelligently ask Socratic method questions. Selectively listen. Hear what is not being said. During exploration, you will seek to help the prospect feel the pain of not achieving their goals, or of the obstacles they're dealing with, the gap between where they are and where they would like to be. The more you help them to feel pain, the more they are motivated to engage you. If you feel uncomfortable exploring the prospect's pain, you're on target. Fight the natural tendency to provide solutions to take away the pain. We call this bandaging. Your objective is to allow the pain to build, keep them in pain. Pour salt in the wounds if you must, so you can relieve it with your services and solutions later during the empowerment process. And so the prospect will feel fully how the lack of action is truly impacting them. Look out for the 2 discovery death traps. 1. Never propose or discuss any solutions at this point. Only probe and uncover pain. 2. Never get into discussions on technical details. Stay focused on the purpose, the discovery of issues, and their underlying pain. If we truly buy into the concept of bringing value to people in a relationship of trust that they are happy to pay well for, we are now also aware of people's natural resistance to change and the lizard brain's role of simple survival urges. Then we must understand what motivates people to decide to move outside their comfort zones. What will motivate them to embrace change that they are not certain will create the results and benefits they so badly want and have been unable to attain? People make decisions based upon emotions and feelings, and then validate them intellectually. Anthony Robbins said it the best. People move toward pleasure and away from pain. In all areas of discovery, it is imperative that you bring specific problem issues down to the level of impact on their personal lives and the pain they feel from that impact. If the prospect feels no pain, they will have no reason to move. If there is no pain, there isn't much you can do except in traditional compliance, only engagements. No matter how successful you think or perceive a prospect or client to be, let it go. Empty your cup and connect with them deeply. No matter the type of car they drive, number of employees, or the size of their company or companies. Let it go. Empty your cup and connect with them deeply. You must understand and believe the following. It is extremely rare for an owner-operator business owner not to have pain. It is extremely common for that business owner to be coping with and masking their pain. You must overcome any personal fear or reluctance to connect on this level. It is easy to buy into the prospect's reality. You must be willing to be vulnerable to connect at this level. Remember, if you want the lizard brain's attention and have them see you different, you must allow the tension to build to full froth. The prospect will be motivated when they feel their pain, understand their problems, and clearly experiences the conflict between what they want and what is standing in their way of achieving it. Discover if and how these issues are negatively impacting the prospect on a quality of life, feeling level, and how long this has been happening. Discover their desire to eliminate the pain you have helped them into the awareness of, and in what lifetime will they choose to resolve them. Decide if they meet your defined written standards for a quality client. At this point in the meeting, you should have and feel a strong personal connection with the prospect because of the discovery process. If you use the process correctly, there should be little or no resistance or reluctance on the part of the prospect to relate to you. And don't forget about our gatekeeper friend, Lizard Brain, who will now allow you safe passage to the higher level cognitive thinking parts of the brain and mind. If you've applied what you are learning correctly, your prospect feels that you understand them, their issues, and dreams better than anyone in the world. With this in mind, we also call this part of the discovery conversation the gift. That's because no one else bothered to ask and really listen. Ever. In the following videos, we will give you a greater understanding of transitioning into the next parts of our selling without selling sequence, and more on taking the prospect to client. Did you notice? We've not even begun to sell the prospect on anything. Only deeply listening and understanding here. This section is rich and full of new ways of thinking. Watch it several times before moving on.